Okay, hey y'all. So I have been going back and forth with like what I want my first video to be. Oh my bad. My name is Kendra. Welcome to my channel. If you're digging my vibes, like, comment, and subscribe. Anyway, I've been going back and forth with what I wanted my first video to be about. So I finally made up my mind so that like y'all can get an idea of who I am. I have came up with some like hot takes or like controversial opinions, if you want to call it, stuff that I'm opinionated on and I feel like other people have opinions on, and a few of these things might ruffle some feathers, but whatever. So I came up with a list of 8 things. It was supposed to be 10, but I couldn't come up with 10. I only could come up with 8. So I came up with a list of 8 controversial opinions or hot takes of things that I just wanted to share with you guys. And depending on how y'all feel, let me know in the comments how y'all feel about it. If you agree with me, if you disagree, let's get a conversation started. All right, so let's get started. All right, so number 1, I have cheesecake is gross. Yes, it is. I can't remember if I ever liked cheesecake growing up, but I feel like I have never liked cheesecake. I don't understand its purpose. It's basically just like sweet cream cheese. And the texture, the consistency is weird. It's just mush. I don't like it. Okay. So that's number 1. Number 2 is politics benefit politicians only. What I mean by this is I feel like, in America we have Democrats, we have Republicans, which are the 2 primary parties. And honestly, the older I've gotten, the more I've like learned about politics and stuff, the more I've read up on them, they don't benefit the people at all to me. Republicans claim this, they follow these ideas. Democrats claim this and they follow those ideas. But at the end of the day, America still needs so much work to be done. And I feel like a lot of the time, politicians just spend their time bashing the other party. And me personally, I don't really have a party that I'm gung-ho about. You know how some people are gung-ho Republican or gung-ho Democratic. I don't feel that way because I feel like at the end of the day, they all just talk a bunch of jibber jabber. They sit up in Congress or whatever, making their millions, taking months to debate on a stimulus check to help the American people. I just feel like politicians are fake. Politicians only want to push their own agendas, Democratic or Republican. And at the end of the day, they only care about themselves. They only care about pushing the Republican agenda or pushing the Democratic agenda. And I feel like the American people suffer because of that. So I don't feel as if politicians put the American people first. I feel like politicians put politicians first, and that's on period. Okay. Number 3, I have romance movies are boring and predictable. Okay, hear me out. Give me a romance movie that you have seen where it's some kind of amazing plot twist, where something, then I mean plot twist, I don't mean somebody dies. Okay, that's sad and all, but that's not, give me something, like somebody's gonna die, somebody moves away, they fall in love and live happily ever after. That's always what happens. Like there's nothing, where's the suspense? Where's the I don't know, where's the grit, the fun? Like I just feel like every romance movie that I have ever seen, I always predict what's gonna happen, or I always predict 1 or 2 things happening, and they always come true. So it's like, what's the purpose of romance movies? And even so, like the popular romance movies people always talk about, everybody has seen. I'm not inclined to want to watch them, like The Notebook and all that. I don't want to see that, girl. What, girl? Anyways. Number 4, I have cats are better than dogs. Period. I have a cat. She ain't doing right. I would show her to y'all, but I don't know where she is right now. She minding her business. Cats are better than dogs. And I'm here to tell y'all that cats are better than dogs. Don't get me wrong, I love dogs. They good and all that. I mean, they're amazing animals. They are loyal. They are companions. But I'm a cat person, and that's on period. And I'm willing to argue. And I have reasons why cats are better than dogs. Because cats are quieter. They're independent. They can clean themselves. I can leave my cat here for 2 days, and she'll be fine. I just leave her some food and some water. She will be fine. So it's like they're low maintenance. I don't have to bathe my cat, every so often. I only have to bathe her, in extenuating circumstances. I don't have to take my cat for a walk every day. Okay. And they're just, like I said, they're independent. Like, I feel like cats have a bad rep because people don't understand cats. Dogs dogs want to please humans. Cats want humans to please them. Cats, you have to earn their trust. You have to respect their boundaries. Cats have boundaries. Okay? We can learn a thing or two from cats. They have boundaries. You have to learn them. You have to earn their trust. You have to respect their boundaries. I'm a cat person. And I really, if I had to be an animal, it would be a cat. That's my spirit animal. I can be standoffish. I need my space. Give me 6 feet, especially in this COVID. Give me 6 feet. Leave me alone. Respect my boundaries. Don't pet me if I don't want to be petted. Get up out my face. Okay, number 5. I have college is not a scam. Now, hear me out. Everybody says college is a scam. College is a scam. I say college is not a scam. In this respect, the respect of some people have to go to college. Okay? You can't be a doctor if you don't go to college. I don't think you can be a lawyer if you don't go to college. You're not really going to be a nurse if you don't go to college. I get what people say, like, college is a scam. It is in some respects. It's way too much money. The first 2 years are a waste. All we're taking is core classes. Girl, I took history in high school. What did we... I was a psychology major. Girl, what do I need calculus for? Where's the correlation between psychology and calculus? I don't need calculus. But so I understand it in a lot of respects when people say college is a scam, but you also have to look at the benefits. College is more than just getting an education. It's an experience. I met so many new people in college. I learned so many new things out of the realm of what typical public education didn't teach me. My minor was African American Studies. Power to the people, okay? I learned so much about my people, about my culture, about religions, about this world that I live in, about the history of the world. And I respect that. And I met so many different people from different backgrounds. And it's just like I did internships where I traveled and I was in a program where for underrepresented minority students. Look at it from just a perspective of the negatives. Yes, you're going to think it's a scam. But if you look at the whole picture of college, what it gives you, what it does for you, for us all together, then no, it's not. My bachelor's degree was in psychology. And if you in psychology, do you really know already? Or I hope you know. If you don't know, I'm letting you know now. You ain't gonna really do much with a bachelor's degree in psychology. If you want to practice psychology, you got to get that master's and on up. So I knew that going into psychology, but I feel like if it's something you really truly want, if it's something you want to be good at, you want to learn, you want to make a career out of, you want to spend your life doing it, you're passionate about it. If you got to go to college to do it, baby, go to college to do it. Don't listen to these people saying college is a scam. Because if you want to be a doctor, baby, you got to go to college. Me, I want to be a counselor. Now, someday I want to get my PhD, to be a professor, to be a psychologist. I got to go to college. There's no way around it. So do what you got to do. Number 6. I'm about to ruffle some feathers with this one. Skinny shaming is real. Skinny shaming is a thing. Y'all know fat shaming is a thing. So is skinny shaming. Now, let me break it down for you. My whole life, I grew up skinny. Okay? Out of the womb, I was skinny. Still skinny. I might be a little thick now. Not really. But I grew up skinny. And I know the negative connotations that come with being skinny. And I'm black, so I can only speak from my black perspective. for black people, for some reason, it's seen as bad if you're on the skinny side, if you're on the slim side. If we need to have some meat on our bones, we're sick, we're not healthy. Girl, do you eat? People constantly grabbing our wrists, and it's just, it hurts people's, especially a young child's self-esteem. To be told that something is wrong with your body, to be told that you need to gain weight, you need to eat, especially when I'm not purposely trying to be skinny. It's just the way I honestly, truly am this way naturally. My mother is a slim lady. My mother grew up a slim lady, and I didn't ask to be skinny. I don't purposely try to be skinny. And I remember I used to be so self-conscious, y'all, about my body. So self-conscious. I live in South Carolina. Okay, it's hot. In the summertime, I would not wear shorts because I was ashamed of my little skinny chicken legs. I wouldn't wear shorts. I hated like halter tops because of my bird chest. I hated spaghetti straps, tank tops because of my little skinny arms and stuff. And honestly, truly, I don't know what just went off in my mind one day. It's like, girl, stop. It's 100 degrees outside. You trying to wear some knee knockers and capris. Who? Call me skinny. Yes, I sure am. What about it? And I hate when people compare the fat shaming and the skinny shaming and try to say, well, this one is less, or this one is more. Girl, hurt is hurt. So you walk up to somebody and say, why are you so fat? Stop eating cheeseburgers. You walk up to somebody who's skinny. Why are you so skinny? You need to eat some cheeseburgers. You can't, oh, child, this pollen to go. You can't definitively say which one hurts which person more. And sure, society has uplifted slimmer people, skinnier people, but then you have to think about cultural dynamics. Because like I said, for black people, it's never been in to be skinny. It may be in to be slim, thick, whatever you want to call it, but it's never been in to be skinny. They say us skinny girls, we got boy bodies, built like a kid, built like a little boy, which is all messed up. Because then they say a real woman has meat on her bones, which is also messed up. Girl, what is a real woman? Girl, what? So I hate it when people try to compare the fat shaming and the skinny shaming, because who's to say what hurts who? And at the end of the day, stop shaming anybody. Especially in this day and age where we have these false standards of what beauty is and what beauty looks like. Stop. They skinny, they fat, they short, they short. Ugh. Child. 7 is a vacation is wherever you want it to be. I hate when people say, let's say for instance, I'm in South Carolina, so Myrtle Beach is right around the corner, and people say, all y'all doing is going to Myrtle Beach. That ain't no vacation. Baby, yes it is. When people say stop taking these little trips to Myrtle Beach and such, save you some money and fly somewhere, baby. Let me tell you something. If I wanted, I live in Columbia. If I wanted to rent me a nice hotel downtown and with a jacuzzi in my bedroom and to have me a staycation, baby, that's a vacation. A vacation is whatever you want it to be. Y'all need to stop shaming people about where they want to go to relax and unwind. Vacation is whatever you want it to be. I don't care if it's Miami. I don't care if it's Myrtle Beach, Atlanta. Baby, who is y'all? Stop pocket watching. Last but not least, number 8. Now, this has been a hot topic for some time. Let me go ahead and say it. At number 8, I have black people cannot be racist. And yeah, I said it. Black people can't be racist. Now, black people can be prejudiced. Yes, they can. They can be prejudiced, but they can't be racist. Let me break it down for you. Now, if you think of racism in a sense where it is an act of someone doing something to another person, then yes, black people can be racist. But baby, racism is much more than that. Racism, let's say you have a black store owner and a white patron, and the black store owner says, you can't come into my store because you white. Some people say that's how black people can be racist. Baby, Because racism is more than just an act. Racism is a concept. It's a system. It's a systemic thing. Racism involves power dynamics, control. How can Black people be racist to a people they have never had control over? I'm quiet because I want y'all to think about it. Racism, like I said, is systemic. Black people have been systemically oppressed in this country since we came here on a boat, baby. What other people have been? What other people have the same experience that we Black people have in this country? Now, girl, what's the word? I said verbatim, Black people can't be racist because I can't speak on the experience of other cultures and of other ethnic minorities. I'm Black, baby. I ain't talking about all people of color. I hate that term, but that's another subject. I'm Black, and I'm only speaking of the Black experience and what I feel pertaining to Black people. And what I feel is that Black people cannot be racist. We cannot systemically oppress white people. You can't look at racism as, people look at racism and just at the microaggressions, at the individual instances. But is way much more than that, baby. Racism has done so much to my people in this country that you can't look at it by instance, by instance, by instance, by instance. It has systemically oppressed us in so many ways. Housing, education, employment, wealth, medical racism. I can go on. That's why Black people can't be racist. And baby, let me tell you, I have got into some heated debates about this numerous times. Ain't nobody changed my mind. Because every time I ask, give me an example of a Black person being racist, it's more so, first of all, it's more so microaggression. Second of all, what they're explaining more so aligns with prejudice. And I just have never heard an example of Black people being inherently racist, of Black people inherently from their core, from their great grandparents, inherently hating white people, inherently systemically oppressing white people. Give me an example and maybe I'll change my stance. But yeah, those are my 8 hot takes, controversial opinions. Thank you all for listening. Hope you all have enjoyed this video. If you disagree with me, if you agree with me, comment below. I like to hear what other people have to think. Let your girl know. And as always, if you digging my vibes, like, comment, and subscribe.